I'm learning some phonic sounds.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. Now today's video we're going to continue to look at practical games and methods that you can use at home to support your phonics learning and teaching. In one of my previous videos I mentioned that during our phonics lessons we teach the children alien words or nonsense words, words that are not real, words that do not make sense. Now we do this to ensure that the children are secure with their phonemes and with their digraphs, and also to ensure that they have got a good understanding of their blending and segmenting, and they are able to not only identify the digraphs and the phonemes, but they are also able to blend them together to read the words. In today's video I'm going to show you a really easy and quick game that you can play with your children at home that supports the children with their identification of real words and alien words, and will help with their blending and segmenting of both real words and alien nonsense words.
I'm learning some phonic sounds.
Now I play this game quite often during my phonics lessons, and it's called the treasure chest game. To start off with, you need something to be your treasure chest, so I use my golden box. This is my treasure chest. And you also need something to be a bin. So here's my bin. Now don't worry if you haven't got a little tiny bin, if you haven't got a golden box to be your treasure chest, doesn't matter, it can be anything you can find around the house. As long as you've got something that can be your treasure chest, something that can be your bin, it's fine. It doesn't need to be exactly the same, just anything that you can find to be a treasure chest, anything you can find to be a bin, and you're off. Once you've got your treasure chest and your bin sorted, next thing you need is you need to make some treasure coins. So here are my treasure coins, and on your coins you are going to write some words. Some words are going to be real words, some words are going to be nonsense words. So you can do as many as you like, and you can also change the words that you write on here. So you wouldn't put any words on or any sounds or digraphs that the children don't know. So you put on the digraphs and the sounds that the children do know, and you write them down onto your piece of card. Now you can type them up on the computer, you can make them look nice and fancy like I have to make them look like coins, but you don't need to. You can just get a piece of paper, you can cut them out, you can get the children to colour them in, you can even get the children to make up the words themselves, so they can write the words on their cards and they can make up their alien words as well and write down the real words as well. So use the phonemes that the children already have learnt and they're comfortable with and they know, and use the digraphs that the children know and that they're comfortable with as well.
I'm learning some phonic sounds.
So now once you've got your treasure chest, your bin and all your word cards sorted, to play the game, what you need to do, you need to lay out your treasure chest and your bin on the floor or the table, and then you lay out all your coins that you've got flat on the floor so the children can't see the words, or you can put them in a nice little pile, and then you can play this with 2 or more people, and then the children take it in turns to pick up one of the coins. So they pick up their first one and then they have to read the word that's on the coin. So this one we're going to do together is rang. Rang. And then the children have to decide, is rang a real word or is it a nonsense word? Is it an alien word? If it's a real word, it will go into my treasure chest. If it's a nonsense word, it will go into the bin. So rang is a real word, and sometimes it might help to put the word into a sentence to help the children understand what the word is. So might go, my brother rang me on my phone. So then rang, yep, is when somebody rings you, or I might have rang somebody else on the telephone. So it is a real word. So rang will go into my treasure chest. And then the children will go again, pick up another word, so the next person will have a go, and they're going to read this word, and this word is going to go hick. Now is hick a real word. If it's a real word, it will go into my treasure chest with rang. Or if it's a nonsense word, an alien word, it will go into my bin. Hick. Hick. Anyone know what hick is? Nope, if we don't know what hick is, it must be a alien word, it must be a nonsense word. So this word goes into the bin. And you continue playing that till you've got rid of all your coins, and all your coins have been separated into real words and silly nonsense words into the treasure chest and into the bin. Now, one thing you might have noticed is on my coins with the words on them, I have not put on the sound buttons. Now, I do this so the children are able to identify the phonemes and the digraphs without the use of the lines and the dots. Once they start to read the words and they are comfortable reading the words and they understand them on the green cards, I will then take the dots and the lines away gradually so they start to getting used to finding the phonemes and the digraphs without the use of the sound buttons and without the lines. Now, I do this because obviously when they come to read in books and magazines, they will now have the aid of sound buttons and the lines to help them supporting with finding the sounds, the phonemes and the digraphs in the words. So that's why I don't put in the dots or the lines for the digraphs and the phonemes. If you would like to, if your child is struggling at the moment and at that stage where they cannot find them, then that's absolutely fine. You can put in the sound buttons and the lines for the digraphs, but I would recommend not to do that for too long, just so that the children are starting to be more comfortable and more secure in finding the phonemes and the digraphs themselves. So thank you very much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the treasure chest game that we play in school during our phonics lessons, and I hope that you can have a go at doing that at home with your children as well. As always, stay safe, stay at home, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm learning some phonic sounds.